Okay, it's day 121 and I've recorded this video 2 times now, both times longer than 25 minutes, one even, I think 30 minutes. I'm making this really quick. Today, I ate 3 slices of pizza. Let me start over. Today, I woke up and felt really good because I was able to fit into a skirt that I never have been able to wear before because the waist is so small. I got into it. I was really excited. And I went to work really early, was super busy, got super stressed at work, and then there was pizza. And I ate it. 1 slice, and then 2 more slices. And it was really, really good. Oh, and I had a croissant for breakfast. It was a day where I kind of indulged. I'm calling them indulgent days rather than cheat days because there's nothing wrong with the food I ate. And it's not going to sabotage my weight loss. I can indulge and then reset very easily, which is what I will do here. Here comes the cat. Right on cue. Sorry. When I did these videos before, I was like up and I was, you know, in a nice part of my apartment. And after the second time that it didn't record, I was like, all right, I'm going to bed. So that's why I have my head wrap on. I'm just in a t-shirt. Okay. So that was the first thing I wanted to talk about, that I had an indulging day, and that's okay. That's part of it. That's part of this process of living. You should be able to have a day where you treat yourself for whatever reasons. Of course, that can't happen every day. And of course, I'm mindful of why I was eating, were there other choices I could have made, but I'm not going to beat myself up about them. I'm not going to feel guilty about them. The second thing I wanted to mention is that I'm learning now that my weight loss comes in batches of about 6 or 7 pounds. I plateau and hover around a number for weeks and weeks and weeks, sometimes over a month, going only 1 to 3 pounds above it, only 1 to 3 pounds below it, and then I lose. I drop down another 6 or 7 pounds, and then I do the same thing there. Then I drop down again. I started off at 225 pounds when this balloon was inserted in my body 4 months ago. Within 3 days, just because of being sick from the balloon, I couldn't eat. Wasn't a choice. I could not eat. I dropped down to 218, the 7-pound loss. And then I stayed there for over a month, probably about 6 weeks. Almost discouragingly. And then I dropped down to about 212. And I stayed there hovering above and below it for another good month. Then I dropped down to 206. Hovered there for over a month. And then, you know, I think I reported this a couple of days ago. When I got back from vacation, thinking I'd gained so much weight, I was still 206 pounds. A week and a half later, when I weighed again, I was 199 pounds. Dropped down again. And I'm in the place now of hovering around that. I've gone down to 197. I've gone back up to 202, then back down to 197, 199, 198. So I'm hovering on this plateau. If the past is an indicator of the future, next month, which will be February, I should be dropping down to, let's say, 193, 194, 193. In any case, under 195. And then a month after that, around the time that the balloon will be removed, I should be dropping into the 180s, which actually is pretty damn close to the secret goal weight that I had in my head, which was 175. So if I get to high 80s, I'll be within 10 pounds plus or minus, or plus a few. I'll be within 10 to 15 pounds of my goal weight. And at this point, the habits have become so second nature. Yes, of course, allowing also for these cheat days every now and then. But in general, the habits have become so second nature that doesn't feel like I'm working hard for this. Doesn't feel like a strain is what I should say. That makes me feel really encouraged. It makes me feel really confident that once the balloon is out, I can keep this up. I can do it because the habits have formed. So the balloon is working. I'm actually really happy that I got this balloon because what was supposed to happen is happening. I see it now. It's so clear. Habits are developing that lead to my weight loss. Again, it's you got to work the balloon can't work you. If you let the balloon do all the work, you're not going to keep the weight off. That's what I'm noticing. What's working for me is me and being mindful. And again, I think it's okay to have indulgent days. I think it's actually good to have days where you let yourself indulge. The key is just to understand the rhythm of that and go, okay, the rhythm is I needed an indulgence today. I needed to indulge. And now I'll reset, and I'll reset for 1 or 2 days. And reset doesn't mean some unhealthy starvation. Reset just means, okay, get back into what is a happy food vibe for my body, which is a ton of protein in the morning in the form of the vegan protein drinks that I take, slower eating, vegan eating, vegan cooking, and natural vegan, not a lot of processed vegan food, just natural vegan options that I can make for myself, and then also having adapted that to what I can order for myself if I'm out with friends in a restaurant here. Because obviously, if you saw my last videos, you saw that in Kazakhstan, that was not an option. There was no being vegan in a restaurant in Kazakhstan. But here I can have a bunch of sides, and it's great. So that's it. Day 121. Some good realizations. In general, I feel good, even though I had what in the past would have been a day that would have destroyed me emotionally and mentally, thwarted my self-confidence and made me feel like I wasn't good enough and that I was a failure. And now it's like, you didn't fail. You had a couple of slices of pizza. That's it. There's nothing wrong with having a couple slices of pizza. Anyway, again, I'm tired. I've done this recording now multiple times. This is the shortest version. So I'm saying good night. Good night. Day 121. Gastric balloon or Bara, 6 month.